What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back. It's time for Warhammer 30k. Well, yeah, 30k is about the time of the Horus Heresy. So anyways, this is the Horus Heresy Betrayal at Calth, which is a board game that I've never played. Think of it as I watched someone play it before I did this episode, and think of it as Space Hulk, but with Space Marines fighting Space Marines. And you'll get the rough idea of what the Horus Heresy is. Essentially, it's the only time in the Imperium's history when Space Marines were facing off against other Space Marines. There's a dude named Horus, he betrayed the Emperor. You don't really need to know more than that, and that's the reason why there's so many rules for the Space Marines now. We're playing the Horus Heresy. Let's try this thing on out and see what's going on. We want to play the campaign. Let's do campaign. Okay, we can select a mission. Mechanicum Rituals. You are the Magos Omnal Sark, member of the Mechanicum stationed at their headquarters on Calth. Explore your surroundings and familiarize yourself with the area and your equipment. Okay, obviously this is an alpha, so there's going to be things that are not like finished off or done inside of this title, but we're going to check it out anyways, because that's just, if you're not going to play alpha games, it's going to be tough to run an indie channel nowadays, I'll tell you that much. Okay. So here we are.
Separate active code streams. Isolate. Enhance. Refine. Open a log. Addenda authorized. Magos Omnal Sark of the Martian Mechanicum. Denticode 29364. Interface location, observation deck. Watchtower numinous concentric south. All praise the Omnissiah.
All praise the Omnissiah.
I am the here, I am the now. I, Omnissiah, I feel my way through Calth's data network. I monitor the disciplined communications of Legion Astartes battle runners, ultramarines and word bearers arriving, assuming formation, and preparing for the slaughter to come. Then, in the perfection, an anomaly. Not some scrap of aberrant code or malfunctioning system. No, this is an error of grave magnitude, a catastrophe in the making. This I must see for myself. Interface, wireless feed, acquiring. Servo scroll designate, podium 451, optics engage.
Okay, so we've got our servo skull, we can look around. Alright, we can do WASD to fly around. I don't think I've ever been a servo skull inside of a Warhammer 40k game before. Although technically this is like Warhammer 30k, but inspect the Mechanicum statue. All praise to the heretical Omnissiah. Oh, I can go up or down too. I can inspect the console on the other side of the room. Okay, I got you. Let's take a look at this console and see what it's got going on. Alert, move to the balcony. Okay, well you could have told me that in the first place. What am I looking at consoles for? Ooh, hey. What's going on out here? It's cracking out here.
Pict record for log. Tracking, upper atmosphere. Right ascension, 2 points off the ecliptic pole. Enhance, enhance. There! A vessel accelerating at real space speed and with void shields raised towards, no, at the planet. I am sounding the alarm. All sectors. There are no protocols for this, but Calth needs to know. Shunting Pict stream onto all watchtowers, data engines, and servers.
Man, those drop pods are coming in right now. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's orbital bombardment.
By the Omnissiah, there are not words. Data shock! Data stream overload! Detach! Preserve ports and systems! Sever all connections!
Okay, having awoken outside the Mechanicum headquarters, you have found yourself in the ruins of Calth. With your goal being to discover who is responsible for the attack, you must find reinforcements by moving through the ruins, dealing with any threats you might encounter. Oh, we got this. We are the legions of Mars, man. We are unafraid. We are the forebearers of the Omnissiah. There is no technology we cannot tame. No ass we cannot kick digitally. We are basically anonymous.
A world bearer's sentry gun. Its logic engines are running hot and targeting aspects overloaded. Perhaps its machine spirit is suffering from the aftershock, causing weapon system to malfunction. If I could just get near the thing, I could disable it.
Okay, so it's Sark's turn. I can select him by clicking. Okay. I click a yuz. Ah, there it is. So he's got servo skulls with him. Then I can select the move action with Q or E. Okay, that's a little weird. And then click that to have Sark override the turret. Okay, come override. And so off he goes. He's moving towards that destination so that he can hack the turret, and he can convert it back to the Emperor's name, for false heresies have caused it to fall from grace. Okay, so we got ourselves like a little looking tarantula turret thing over here. That might help out. That's the enemy's turn. Uh-oh. What do you mean enemy's turn? Each unit has 2 tactical points per round. Using actions uses up 1 of those. Okay, but I should still be able to do something. Once they've used all their tactical points, the game moves to the next round. I can go to the tactical map like so. Oh. Okay, this is the tactical map. It shows the layout of the level, objectives, and units. You can teleport to a location by selecting a hex or unit. Alright. So if I want to go to like... That's our dude right there. Let's say that I want to go to... This servo skull icon indicates your current position. Okay. This marks a completed objective. These are incomplete objectives. Unit selection, moving, and attacking can all be done using the tactical map. Select Sark by clicking on the hex. Okay. And then I can move him over to there. It looks like we're on some kind of like grid. And so Sark will move over to there. Off he goes. For the Imperium. Let's have a look at these models and see how pretty they are. They look fairly pretty to me. Looks like they did a good job with it. They're a little bit light on like actual... Like the models themselves are good. Oh, the focus of the camera is kind of cool too. It focuses on whatever you're looking at. If you saw that the gun was blurry when it was right in front of our face, but he was still not blurry, that's kind of interesting. Models look pretty good to me. I mean, most Warhammer games have the detriment of being given to developers that don't know what to do with Warhammer 40k, and so they don't tend to be very pretty, they don't tend to be very functional, but it looks pretty good so far. When one faction has more tactical points, they will continue until all are spent. Okay. There are traversable half walls. They provide cover and can be moved through. Okay, it impedes your movement, also provides cover to the occupying unit. So select him. Alright, you go over to there. Off you go, Sark. Jump that thing. Oh, he just walked straight through him. I expected him to like actually jump the wall or have like some kind of animation or something like that. Sark, go over there. Off you ride. Away with you, sir. And is that going to use up both of his actions because that was a 2-space move? Or can I still have him do his thing? He can override the turret from there. And it looks like he's in the process of doing that. So the turret has been overridden. We can go back over here, and it looks like from where we are sitting right now... Oh, that one's actually shooting. What is it shooting at? -1 armor damage. What was it firing at? These turrets over here? I gotta go get that one right there, I bet, next. Oh, yeah, that thing's blapping on us right now. Did it hit us, or are we good? Armor damage -1. Okay. I would like to see, like, impacts on the stone right there, and on the actual... the cover itself should get hit by the rounds, and it should have like a little animation or something like that. Make it feel a tad more immersive. It definitely feels like a video game when the bullets go straight through collision and stuff like that. Like a little bit of scatter added to that gun, and some of the scattering rounds hitting things in the foreground and the background, I think would make things look a little bit more acceptable. That's a full wall right there. They block movement and line of sight completely. Okay, well, you go over to there then. The control system's interesting, and I'm kind of on the fence about it right now. Like, they're trying to do something different with it, and I like that I can just kind of fly around an open battlefield. Then again, like the Q and the E to switch between stuff instead of having like a mouse interface, also kind of odd. And so I don't really know what to say about that. Like, I like it, but I've got... It's like a little of this, a little of that, I guess. It's kind of cool. So he's going to override the final turret. It's the final turret. Ma-da-ma-ma. Ma-da-ma-ma-ma. Override turrets. Hack it for the Imperium. 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 Yum, 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 yum. So I guess I got to move over to there. You bail on out, I guess, then. Do I have to activate all these turrets over here, too? I don't think so. I don't see any other objectives on this side, so... Those turrets are officially down. Oh, it's a Space Marine. Obviously an ultramarine, given his colors. Good old Smurfs. Smurfs always have something to add. They run like Buzz Lightyear, though. And that's the old Imperium pattern armor. That's the really old pattern. I forget what mark it is because it's been too long since I was into Warhammer 40k, but...
Mothers,
This unfunctional, Sergeant.
those greenskin vermin will pay for this.
If indeed this is a greenskin attack, only an operational data engine will tell us that.
Squad, prepare to move out. That's the second symptom our squad has had to neutralize. You believe in such coincidences?
Damage caused by the orbital event has disabled data and Vox communications worldwide. The resulting data shock has no doubt compromised many independent systems.
We have no idea what is going on up there.
We need to access the surviving data engine that was offline at the moment of the overload, gather intelligence, and re-establish communications.
Then my squad shall escort you. There might be other malfunctioning weapon systems. It is imperative that I make contact with my captain and we learn the true nature of this catastrophe. Squad, assume formation about the Magos and prepare to move out.
Alright, so that was the mission right there. We'll continue forward. The treasonous encounter. Relieved to have encountered Squad Acastus, you exchange intel with the Legionaries. Something has gone horribly wrong. An attempt must be made to find other survivors in the hope of gathering both support and information. Be careful, you are not alone in the ruins. Alright, so at the moment they're under the impression that there's been some kind of orc attack. But, knowing the Horus Heresy like I know the Horus Heresy, my guess is that it's betrayal!
Brother. Brother, your sergeant speaks to you.
You are neither my sergeant nor my brother, ultramarine.
Calth is under attack. And that means that the Imperium is under attack.
I care nothing for Calth, or you wretched Imperium. I am the bearer of the word. Soon there will be nowhere to run, ultramarine. You will be run to ground, and that ground shall become your grave.
We gave you no choice.
Just get us to that data engine. This must need reporting.
Damn, he made that dude's gut sizzle. Alright, so it wants me to... I like to be up a little bit higher. It makes my life a tad easier. Select that unit right there, and they want me... Weapons have 3 ranges: effective, long, and out. Current range is indicated next to the unit's card when picking a target to shoot. And so these guys right here, select that unit, and then click to attack. And so it looks like we're inside of short range from what I'm reading right there. I don't know, there's 3 of them, so I don't know what I think about this. It said it would indicate what range we were at, but I don't see the indicator that it was saying. Let's open fire on the treasonous bastards. Hey, we got one of them. They get to return fire, though? Rough. Alright, and so these guys right here will probably be... When a unit is attacked, the legionaries in it have a kill priority. Less important legionaries, such as the ones not essential for objectives, will die first. Okay, so that means that if you have a hero in a squad, non-essential units will die first and the hero will die last. Okay. When a legionary survives an attack, its armor is degraded. Lower armor increases the chances of fatality on subsequent attacks. The word bearers are about to use their assault action. Oh yeah, he's lost 2 little armor points right there. An assault is a melee action where both sides utilize close combat equipment. Each legionnaire will have a base assault capacity, and certain equipment such as swords and flamers will add to this base value. As part of an assault, units can move 1 hex before performing the attack. Adjacent opposing units are pinned. Pinned units can only attack via assault. Okay. I got you. And are limited to 1 hex of movement. Okay, so here comes that right there. Let's get in here for this fight. So they're going to try and fight in melee, which is kind of weird considering they have bolters. Oh, they actually just opened fire from... I wonder if there's a merge order to merge the two squads together. Well, you eliminated one of them. I do like the bullet holes that it puts inside of their armor, though. I wish those stayed the whole time. That way, you could actually see the battle damage they accumulate as the game goes on. In Assault, the defender retreats when it loses more legionaries than the attacker, so he's going to retreat. So he's got to retreat to there. So he's going to fall back and leave his brothers lying upon the ground. Pretty sure the Codex Astartes is not stoked about retreating. But the attacker can then choose to advance into their tile. Gotcha. So he will probably do that, although he's walking into a death trap right now. We're going to take these guys right here, and we are going to have them shoot. So bust a move. There it is. Eliminated as hell. So one bites the dust right there. Yeah, the details are pretty good on the units. They did a fairly good job with the texturing and whatnot. It's just the base texture is really simple, and then the stuff that goes over the top is really sharp. Reform action may be used to move individual legionaries into other hexes. Switch reform on that unit. Okay, and then in this case there is only one legionary to choose. Yeah, and then you add him to... And then these guys over here. Press confirm to complete the... Yeah, go ahead and do it. I mean, do your thing. At any point, reference for controls can be toggled on. Okay. I kind of wanted to play around and go a little bit further, but... Alright. I'm getting a rough idea how this all works. I'm assuming you could merge those two guys back together, but I messed up the ordering somehow. Your next step is to find and access an Imperial data center. Only there will you find the information you were seeking. Guide Sergeant Acastus and his brothers to the city in search of a working terminal. Gotcha. Use what you've learned to escort Sark to the data terminal. Alright. Let's get a little bit of altitude here. And so I have you guys. Technically, they could shoot at them. It's 46%. He's got a chainsword right there. You guys, let's go move to there. Oh, it's turn by turn? Oh, I thought I got to move everybody on my... Okay. I thought I got to use everybody on my squad before anything else went down. Yeah, that dude got eliminated hard. We caught him out of cover and flanked, so I assume we did alright right there. Only one person lost an armor. And so on the ultramarines turn, we will move you guys up to there. And we'll kind of spread out a little bit. I don't see any cover on that side. Over here, we've got to occupy that hex right there. It looks like they've got... That's a normal bolter. It looked like a heavy bolter for a second. Damn, dude, they're firing from deep. They are not playing around. They're firing from super deep. Good lord. Okay. If you guys can fire at somebody, I would suggest that you do. That right there is a long-ass shot. I don't know if they'll make that one. Go ahead and pop him full of... Yeah, there you go. Fill him full of bolter bullets. Oh, really? He's not down, huh? He lost -3 to his armor, though, so that's okay. How bad are they right now? They're looking okay. They're a little bit scuffed up, but they should be alright. I don't know who they're going to fire with next. Was that enough to kill me? I lost 1 armor damage right there. Okay. You guys... I could move them to a safe space. But that would require me moving them out of cover. And that makes me feel a little nervous. Let's maybe... They're on reform. I don't really care about move. Then again, I don't want these guys to get all scuffed up either. Yeah, go ahead and shoot at him. So he's down. He's going to return fire. None of his rounds managed to land. And so we've eliminated a bolter unit over there. They're probably going to keep busting from that deep position. Yeah, we got a man down right there, which sucks. Oh, I get it. It's done like in a round-robin format. So a turn, you go, they go, you go, they go, you go. And then if you have more units than they have, those all move at the end. Gotcha. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense now. Most of this location is blocked off. I'm going to move them forward. That's going to be my sergeant and some other dudes up inside of there. They should not have too many more things that they're going to be able to do. And so at the end here, we should end up with a whole bunch of extra stuff we'll be able to do before they can do much. And then Sark is all ready to go. Move him over to there. Yeah, get him off to this side. I do wish movement was a tiny bit quicker. Waiting for the animation to play out while people get around. I'd like it if they're just and they just like moved over there real fast with an actual like sprinty speed. Nobody else has any attack motions left, so that should be turn 1, I think, or round 1, or whatever it wants to call it. Ding, ding. We're gonna shoot the hell out of these cats over here. Does anybody else have an action? Oh, they do. Okay. Well, they can't really go anywhere. What does 5 do? Yeah, just hold. So I guess we can press enter just to end? I don't know. They've still got an action left. You move over to there. And since these guys are blocking the entrance, and I guess we can't walk around behind them. So there it is. So we start out. These guys are not actually able to go anywhere. So I can confirm. I can do a selection. I've got the tactical map. I can do movement. I'm going to have to just like move them around a little bit more. There's a big old gap right there. I would have just liked to bypass the turn, but I suppose I'll do what I got to do. These guys I'm going to try and get out of the way because they've already lost a dude. And his weird little stitchy shoes on the bottom. His ultra shoes. Ooh. God, that guy just took a buttload of beatings. Is there anybody over here? You guys move over to there. We're going to try and flank from one side. We're also going to clear that gap right there because we got too many people sitting around. So he's going to get to bust a couple of shots before we can get back inside the building. Probably going to lose another Marine right there. Yeah. These guys are getting chewed up, unfortunately. Have they taken any damage whatsoever? So I think the return fire is just like cosmetic. I don't think it actually does anything. Now you guys pull over to that way. He should be out of moves right there, so I don't think he's got anything left to show us. And then I'm going to move these guys up to there and then have them run across to there on the next turn, hopefully, so that they have cover. Squad! Move on out. Do your thing. So off they go. They're in position. I like the camera view. I like the way it provides an opportunity for the player to kind of survey all the cool stuff. And the maps are actually really well designed, too. If you look at the environment, it's purty. It's very purty as far as Warhammer 40k games go. These dudes are caught out of cover. They can't fire at anybody. You guys still have a move left, so I would strongly consider pushing up to there. Then on the next turn, we'll try to put them into high cover, maybe. And unless these dudes have a grenade or something like that, I think they're going to struggle with trying to blast them out of it. Yeah, you fall in over here. And then if the enemy doesn't get a turn, it's weird how it round robins back over to them. It should just let you... Yeah, there we go. Like, I wish it didn't have to do the phase thing, though, where it's like... Like, I wish it would just let you move all your stuff at once if you have the final turn. And you're trying to get people in and out of the cover they need to be in. Bring them over to here. Hopefully that's too far away and or it blocks line of sight so that they don't get shot. But we're going to move the flank over to here. And I'm going to see if I can bust on them real quick. I'll probably leave him in reserves because he's a little messed up. On his turn, I'll probably have him go first on the next round so that he pulls back to there. They'll probably shoot at Sark, and I don't really care about that. That's fine. Shoot at Sark all you want. Sark deserves to be shot at sometimes. Oh, never mind. He's actually in a perfectly decent position. We'll move him back then. That guy's got a dope helmet. That's some kind of honor mark right there. All the stuff on their armor actually has stuff that it means in the lore, like what legion they're from and stuff like that. Like, everything they have, even little dots on the commanders' heads and whatnot have meaning. Like, it all has stuff that... You pull back to there, because you are not healthy, and you're looking a little bit scuffed up. These guys, I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably just going to sit there. Oh, they chose to move. Interesting. We'll see where they go. Move up to there. I want to see where they're at. That blocks line of sight completely, so I'm wondering if I can peekaboo out over here and bust them up on this side. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering where they're at. You guys go over to here. Just see if you can't get eyeballs on them. So they're going to move. Sounds like they're over here somewhere. I don't want to get caught out of cover, though. There's no good cover on that side. You guys... Sweep. Can you get to there? No. Alright, we'll sweep to right there, because they got to go to that node. Then they got to go to that node in order to make that work. And we'll try to figure out where these dudes are at. They've already used their 2 move actions, so... I'm not excessively panicky. Oh, no, they're back in the corner right there. Oh, and they caught us out of cover, too. Okay. We'll open fire on them on the next go. So they ain't got nothing left to go with. You keep moving up this way. They definitely moved twice, though. So did they have multiple actions, maybe? Like 3 actions? Because it said they moved on the turn before. Maybe they held their position. It'd be hard to say. Let me grab these guys over here. And if they got nothing left to do, pull them up and forward. We'll get super rowdy up inside of here. These guys don't have a move left. I'm going to leave him in the backfield because he's a little tore up. And we'll move them up to there, and then we'll open fire from this flank, and hopefully we'll land a couple of kills on the next turn. I prefer not to lose any more Marines, but sometimes you lose a guy, and that's just the way... That's just the way this kind of war goes. I do wish there was a way to deactivate a unit and just be like, ignore him. Alright, so it's our turn. You guys can shoot, and I suggest that you do. So go ahead and do it and see if you can't level the playing field here a little bit. So that's a little bit of armor damage right there. These guys will fire on the next turn from this flank. That'll hopefully fish out a casualty. They're probably going to kill one of us over there on their turn. Yep. So there goes the gunfire, and we didn't lose somebody, actually. They only did -2. Nice. I can accept that. Yeah, I think the flow of the game could be a little bit faster. Fire at them. Oh, really? That was a really bad shot. They didn't do anything over there. Wait, shouldn't he be dead? He's got no armor units left. I guess your chance goes up for a critical hit as the armor goes down, maybe. And so every time a bullet hits, it checks to see if that's going to be a... Oh, shit, we got people over there, too. Oh, that would explain why shit was so odd. Okay, so we got a guy back there as well. You guys keep busting on them. There's one down, and he'll probably take a little bit of damage from it, too. So there's that -3. They're going to be able to keep shooting from over here, but it's 1-on-2. Oh! With that critical hit, though. Okay. You guys fall back to here. And we will reform on him so that we have a 2-man squad right there. I don't know if these guys have anything left that they're able to do, but I'm going to go reform. Maybe I have to do it from an adjacent hex, possibly. Move him up to right there, and then I'll try to reform on him, maybe, so that we at least have a 2-man squad. So if I reform... How do I reform? It seems like it should work just like that. Like you just kind of mush them together. But it doesn't want to seem to do that. And we can also do a hold action, I guess. Who else had a turn? You got a turn. You want to, like, shoot at him? He has a gun, but I don't think he's able to, like, do anything impressive. So I guess we'll just go hold. Oh, I gotta hold twice. It actually won't hold out the rest of his turn. Okay. We gotta have 2 holds up inside of there. We gotta hold it like crazy. He's gonna bust on them. I don't think it's really gonna matter too much. Probably do like -1. Yeah. Finish him off. Yup. Keep on shooting. And there it is. He's already down. So I got to get somebody over here to occupy that space right there. My guess is that's going to activate some kind of defense. And hopefully that works out okay. On his turn, I don't know if he's going to move or if he's just going to camp back there. But he might push this way. I don't see him. Is that how it worked? Ah, I've got it now. Okay, so it's a little bit more complicated than it looks, but it works fine once you've got a feel for it. I don't want him to get shot, but I don't know where this guy is moving to either. He could be flanking from, like, either side at the moment. And so I have units over there. I have them right there. Is that the enemy? No, that's the actual occupation spot. Okay. Move up. It's just one guy over there, so if we see him around, we'll put him down real fast. Yep, there he is. So he's probably going to put like 1 damage on one of our guys, and then we will mow him down on the next turn. Or he already moved twice, didn't he? He already moved twice, so he ain't got nothing to show me. Alright, keep moving. But yeah, I wish that if the enemy had no more moves left, you could just grab people and click them where you wanted to go 1 by 1 without actually having to wait for the phase. It'd be faster and it'd be smoother for the gameplay. It'd be a little bit more satisfying as far as that goes. It seems like a minor complaint because it's only like a difference of like 3 seconds, but still at the same time, being able to just get up and do that would be fantastic. Like that guy's moving, so I could just grab him and move him over to here too while he's still moving at the same time. I would appreciate that. I think it would work out great. This game's called the Horus Heresy Betrayal at Calth. If you guys like the video, definitely, I love everything Warhammer 40k. Always have. Always will. It's my one true love. I love it more than the Star Wars, Star Trek, all that stuff. Warhammer 40k means a lot to me. And so anyways, if you like the video, please hit that like button down below. It really helps the channel out. Makes things easier on me. Aside from that, if you wanted to get the game and support it, you can do that. The embargo is finally up, so I can show it off. You guys can go down below and check it out in the description. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye, everybody.